Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, our viewers, our friends. We are here again and we are happy you're joining us. My name is Olufunke Ayotokun, as you have always known me, and to those who doesn't know me, my name is Olufunke Ayotokun. And my page is a business page where I discuss about my business and helping people to see and understand why Plan B is very crucial, why it is important to have a backup plan, especially regarding your finance, regarding your lifestyle, and making sure that you are able to prepare for the rainy days. And that is why we are here again today. I've got with me these versatile business owners who are willing and happy to ventilate their mind and let you see what they do and how they do it, so as to encourage you that we all are real. We're not masquerading, we're not hiding. This is us. We're showing our faces, we're showing our lives so that you will know that we are just human like you, and to encourage you to take the bold step, to take the action, to put into action what you need to do to make sure that that dream future, that your dreams would actually come to reality, and that is why we are here. So we want you to sit back as we play our intro to welcome you into this episode. This will be the first with my business partners here. We're actually four. We are waiting for the fourth person, and we're enjoying you to sit back while we begin. Yeah, welcome back again. We are broadcasting live to you, and we want you to send us your queries, your questions, your concerns in the chat box, and we promise we will be dealing with them as soon as we have the opportunity. So we will go straight into today's show by knowing who are these beautiful and wonderful people we have in the studio today. I've actually introduced myself, but I will go straight to Funlola. Can you please let our viewers know who this beautiful face is? Kindly introduce yourself to our viewers. Over to you.
Okay, thank you. Funke. Thank you,
Yeah.
Funke. Hello, everyone. So, my name is Fulola Adesanya. I'm originally from Nigeria. I currently live in Canada with my family. So, I'm a mom,
That's,
a wife,
yeah.
and a family physician. So, I live in
Wonderful.
Canada right now with my family.
Wonderful, wonderful. Good to have you here. We really appreciate you coming on the show. So I will go ahead to our
Thank
next
you.
business owner, our wonderful mom. She's got her baby there, and we've got an additional guest. So we are actually five viewers. Pardon me for that. So can you please introduce yourself to our viewers, our friends? They want to know you. They want to know who you are and why you're here.
Yes, thank you so much for having me. It's a real pleasure to be here. Thank you to everyone that is watching us. So my name is Stefania. Most of my friends they call me Steph. It's shorter and easier for them. I am originally from Romania, but I live in the United Kingdom with my family and our three kids. One of them is with me. I think she's my business, my soon-to-be business, partner because she's most of the time with me. At the moment, I'm home on maternity leave, but my profession, I'm a nursery teacher. Um, So yeah, and I'm enjoying my life in United Kingdom.
Wonderful, wonderful. So, our viewers, you can see whoever you are, whatever you're doing, you also can own your business. You also can own your life. You can dictate your schedule. You can live without being controlled by an alarm clock. You can have an extra
Yeah, right.
stream added to what you already got. And that is why we are here, to show you that, yes, if we are doing it, you also could do it. You can, once you are willing. So thank you very much, Steph. Thank you, Funlola. I'm really grateful for your presence in the show. Going to our next question. We want to let the viewers know briefly, okay, we have our jobs, we have our professions, we have our careers. Like myself, I'm a mental health nurse. I'm working in the United Kingdom. I still work as a nurse. I love my job. And can we now explain to our viewers why then? I mean, okay, I'm jumping to the next question. Okay, can we let our viewers know what are the things we have done in the past to earn a living? Majorly, I have worked as a nurse. Even from back home in Nigeria, before I moved into the United Kingdom, I've been a nurse. And that is what I still do. Plus, my new cap, now that I'm now an online entrepreneur, but I have worked as a nurse all my professional life. So I'm going to Steph again, starting from you. Have you engaged in any uh, job, career, to earn a living? Or is it that, okay, you have not really been actively working and now you felt, okay, I need to start doing something?
That's a very good question. So all my life I've worked. My profession, my work is around children. Back in my country, I was a teacher. Then I came here in United Kingdom. Of course, I did not jump straight away in teaching because it wasn't easy. I had to get my qualification, my degree, to convert all my diploma and all of that. But I worked as a nanny. I had different jobs as a nanny. Just I've always worked. But when you want something more than that, and you don't know. So I've always searched. Before I had the children, it was okay for me to work like this, because when I come back home, no responsibility, going out and come back. That was my life. But then when I had the children, I just realized that it's too much for them to drop them in the nursery and then to go to my work and then to come back another job. It's like as a mom, it's like double job. Because you don't finish work, you have to come back to do more and more. So I've done so different jobs. In the same time, I'm always thinking that it's good to have another source of income, not to rely on my job. I need to mention I've wrote 2 children books as well. So I don't know if I can call myself an author or not, but for myself is a big, is a big improvement for myself, for my kids, when they will get bigger, to be proud with their mom, that their mom, she can, I can do something else. Or, look, you can find my mom online if you type her name, like she wrote this. So I can say that I've tried another sources of income, like writing books. Of course, the money are coming from them, like a plan B, and I'm happy with this. And then, so kind of like I've done all of that.
Okay, that's wonderful. You have really, really explored. And wonderfully, I'm knowing that you are also an author. That's beautiful.
Yes,
it is.
I don't want to. What can I say? I'm still young and writing books, but if people say I'm an author, then I'm proud of this. You know what I mean? Because you need to do more and more to, to write more books. But for myself, is a big, step ahead, and for my children, because when I will not be here anymore, and they will be proud that their mom was powerful, and their mom, she did something, and they have a good example from me.
That is right. That is right. We don't have to write ourselves off and say, once I have a family, oh, my hands are full. I can't do anything again. Just to look after the children and, well, just take it like that and let the days go by. No, we can still achieve if we desire to. Nothing should stop us from achieving our goals. A lot of people are just dropping by the wayside, especially once they start having family. They just feel, ooh, we're happy to see you. Are you in? Okay, I think, oh my,
Yeah.
the questions are blocking the view.
Oh, you can. Yeah, you can.
Do you want me to take it?
It's one of those things. I'll try.
Sorry, our viewers, we're trying to make sure that you are able to see the man in our midst. So we are happy to see you. Can you hear us? Can you hear us?
Hi, everyone.
Hello?
Hi,
Are you
everybody.
with us? Hello. So
I
you're in
can hear you loud and
the
clear.
show. Yeah, okay.
I can hear
You
you
are in the
loud and
show,
clear.
and we're happy to see you.
Hi. I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay. So we'll just
Hi.
continue. Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you. We'll continue with the show. Our viewers, we are
Okay.
happy that the
Thank
fourth
you very much.
person is here now. And we just want you to introduce yourself to our viewers. Could you just let them know who you are, what you do, where you live, and briefly, whatever you want them to know about you. Over to you, bro. Over to you.
Okay. Can you hear me? Okay.
Yes,
Thank
we
you
can hear
very
you.
much. My name is Timothy Obaneta.
Sorry, our viewers. I think he's having network issues. Anyway, we will go on until he's able to join us again. Yes, I'm coming to you now, Funlala. What and what and what? Yeah, you mentioned briefly you're a family physician. Has that been your career from the start? Have you tried some other things, or how far is the journey with you? Over to you.
Okay, thank you very much, Funke. So far as unlike unlike Stephanie, I've always been in medicine. I've not done anything but medicine. So for almost 2 decades, I've been in medicine, been in medical school to residency. I've just always been in medicine. So I've done nothing, even though, well, while all through the years, I knew that um, I've been the entrepreneurship was the next thing to do, was the next thing to do. Work ethics. Even when I thought of owning a business, the only business I could think of was maybe owning my own hospital, owning a clinic. And because of my work ethics, I was in residency. I knew that I had to put everything. If I decide to start up something I had to put everything. I have to be on ground. I have to man the place. And it was almost like, okay, you are starting a business, but you would not have any freedom, any time freedom owning a business, owning that kind of business. So even though I wanted to, I knew that government, which I used to, working for the government it's not going to be enough because you have to leave. I particularly, myself and my husband, because we are both doctors, we have always
Wow.
big on our
You
kids,
got your hands
giving our
full.
kids everything. We have always been big on giving our kids everything, making sure they go to the best schools, and just giving them something, giving them something they can leverage on. So being just for the government is not looking into the future. We felt that we cannot give our kids that. That is not what we can give our kids. So we thought of, okay, starting up a business. And the only business we could think of at that time was starting up our own clinic. But starting up our own clinic, we will not have time for these kids that we are even trying to build something for. So we stalled on that. So even though at the back of my mind has always been there, it has always been there. But now transition to moving to another country, I was like, okay, now what else can we do? In addition to pursuing our careers, we are in another country. So what else we were looking around? And because we have always had this internship, our own business kind of thing, we head of a startup, a group of people start up a business, and we invested heavily in it because we knew that we last long, that is going to be here for forever, something that we can pass on to our kids. So we invested in the startup and we continue. But unlike something that is yours, because of your work ethic alone, there's a way you build it and you manage it. But when a group of people, like almost 50 people, come together to start up a business, you cannot tell the next person what to do, and we have different personalities and all. So we went on and on and on. But luckily, along the line, I saw this business. I was like, this business, it has to do. My effort is rewarded. It has my name on it. I don't have to think of the next person, think of the next partner. I'm not partner with anybody. It is my own business. So that was why I was just like, this business is for me because it is my effort. With my effort, I see rewards. Apart from medicine, all through my life, this is probably, apart from the startup I invested in, this is the only thing I've done all my life. So medicine and a business owner.
Amazing. Wow. So our viewers, if you're out there and you are still thinking, okay, I'm a professional, here are professionals. Steph is a teacher, and Funlala is a medical doctor. She's a family physician. I'm also a mental health nurse. We've got people from all walks of life doing this business. And if we are doing it, you should be able to put 1 and 2 together to say, these people aren't stupid. They know what they're doing. And also, we want to encourage you to do your due diligence also. Don't take our word for it. Just check it out. Look at it yourself. Go online, search, Google it. Ask questions. You can approach any of us, private chat us, and ask us whatever question you want to ask. And we will be happy to explain more than what we could cover on this live chat. So be encouraged, viewers, be encouraged, and take the bold step towards building a life for yourself. You have worked all your life for people. It is time to start working for yourself. It is time to start putting your name on your own business. It is time to start building something you can hand over to your posterity. If whatever certificate you've got, you cannot hand it over to your children. Whoever employer you have worked with, no matter how many years or how hard you have worked, they will not at the end of the day say, oh, bring that your son, bring that your daughter, you have served me well. So automatically they can also come in and work for me. No. So this is something you are doing for yourself. We want you to take a good look at it and decide for yourself. So we want to appreciate our viewers, Empower Digital. Thank you so much watching us from the United Kingdom. We appreciate your presence. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, Leila is watching from California. Thank you. We appreciate you. We love you. We love you. We love you.
Yeah.
So, we want to bring in our fourth person again. So, are you here? Seems the
Hey.
network has.
I'm here again. It's not. The network is going crazy. It's driving me
dear.
crazy. Honestly, I'm not enjoying this. Honestly, God help Africa. We'll get there someday. Someday, one of these days, hopefully, we'll get there. It's not.
Sure.
It's not those challenges that we have here, but we'll get there. We'll get there. How are you all doing, please?
We are good. We are fine, and we are happy to see you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So, our question the other time was just briefly introduce yourself to our viewers.
Okay. Thank you. My name is Timothy Ebeneta Ulihifun. I'm a Nigerian. I'm based in Ghana. I'm married to a Ghanaian. I have 4 kids, 4 wonderful kids. I work in Ghana. I'm from Edo State, Nigeria. I love to travel. I love to meet people. I love to learn new cultures. I love to learn new things. And I'm a jolly good, happy fellow. What more can I say? And of course, I'm a digital business owner. Yes.
Wonderful. Yeah. That caps it all. And that's why we are here today. So we are pleased to see you. We are pleased to see you.
Yes.
We will
Thank you.
We will move
Thank
on.
you.
Yeah, you wanted to say something? Were you
Oh,
saying
no,
something?
I'm good.
Oh, okay. So we will move ahead.
Oh, no, I'm good.
Next question, and we're coming to you, Timothy. At what point in your life do you begin to consider an additional stream of income? You mentioned you are working in Ghana, and you have your job, you have your profession, you're doing good. So at what point in your journey did you now begin to consider it that, oh, I might need something to add to what I'm getting at the moment? At what point? What was the transition? What prompted you to start thinking about it?
Okay. Thank you very much. But I'll correct you there a bit, Funke. I'm not doing good. I'm not doing well. I'm doing okay. I'm trying, and that's the reason why I ventured into this business. Because if I was doing good, I don't think I would have been bothered about it. So, but for me, even when I got as a bachelor, it was no big deal. I could manage my income, what I got as my salary. But as I got married, and the first kid came in, to God be the glory. I think that's how God wanted it. I had my 4 kids quite early and fast. The years in between is just a year from each of them, apart from the last girl. So I have 4 kids. I actually call them 4 lion cubs. And kids of nowadays, they consume. They consume. And by the time I got my second child, it was clear to me that I couldn't go on sustaining my home, my family with what I was earning. It was glaring, it was obvious, and I started searching for means and ways to earn additional income. And I've done lots of things, honestly, and and I don't know. I won't say money has gone down the drain or I've wasted money, but in the midst of trying, I've lost. Money has gone down, the other way, with nothing there, and I just kept searching. And I don't know. One of these nights, I was doing my MBA program. I was doing a research, late night, and I saw an ad, and a young man was talking about online business and earning extra income on and all that. So I was like, wow, I think this is something I'd like to try. because at this point, 4 kids in Ghana right now, with the inflation and the economy, is crazy. It's just by the grace of God that you keep your home running and keep your home running well. So for me, with my family, the kind of family I have, the size of my family, I didn't need to be told that, Mr. Man, you need to get up, you need to wake up your idea, you need to get something extra going to support your main income, because the main income will not cut it. So at that point,
There, our viewers, sorry about that. The network is playing pranks. So we have heard it from Timothy. He needed something to support his family. And that is what you should be thinking about. By the time you start, of course, some people will say, okay, let me increase my hours. Let me double my shifts. But then you discover that you are all on the job. You are not even available for your family any longer. So of what essence, of what use is that? So, and that is something we need to really consider for getting an extra stream of income. So we have heard it from Timothy. We're coming to you, Funlala. Can you please let us know and our viewers, at what point did you start considering that? Of course, I'm a physician. I have my career. I'm okay, or whatever the situation is. So, what prompted you to thinking I need something else? Over to you.
Okay. Thank you, Funke. Over maybe the last 5 years or thereabouts, we always knew, as in my husband and I, we always knew that we wanted to do something else. We wanted to an additional, like a business. We wanted to own a business, not necessarily at that time like short term as an additional sort of income. But we just knew that we wanted something almost like build an empire, build a business that would last the test of time. So over the last maybe 5, 6, 7 years, we've always thought of that, but we didn't know the kind of business. The business we thought of was to start our own clinic. But we knew that starting your clinic, you have to be on your toes. So that's again not having time for your kids. So you are exchanging your time for money, or you're exchanging your time and input for yourself. So over the years, that's what we've always done. But this business, as in getting to know about this business, that from what initially, before I even decided to start this business, we got to know that of things have been put in place for us. So you start a bit from scratch. Almost everything has been done for you. The back end, everything is in place for you. It's just left. Because when almost everything has been done for you, like almost 90% work has been done for you, your website is for you, your communication with your buyers, for you, communication with this need to exchange our time for money. We are still building this empire we want to build for our kids, while also having time to spend our own and pursue. Yes. So that was when I check it out, and we decided to check it out, and here we have today.
Yeah, that's fine. Thank you very much. It seems your connection also, your internet. Yeah, you mentioned that Canada has been having issue with internet since yesterday. It's breaking in between. But then our viewers I believe you got what Funlala was saying. She and her husband have been planning to have a business for themselves. Something they could call theirs. something they could say, oh, my child, this is what I've got to leave for you, you know, and it is their own. They plan it, they manage, they are in control. At the same time, it is not taking the whole lot of their of their hours, because the traditional business, you have to be present 24/7. If you've got a store, you have to be there. If not, then people will just bypass you. You have to take stock, you have to do the account thing, you still have to advertise to people. So this is quite different, because as she mentioned, the bulk of the job is done for you by the system. The system is an amazing one. It is fabulous. It is wonderful. You only need to see for yourself, for you to understand and to appreciate what you're trying to say. So that is it. And that was why she decided to take the bull by the horn and plug into this system. So I will come over to you, Steph. At what point? You're writing, you're a teacher, you've got your kids, you're fine at home. So, what really gingered you to say, oh, let me start thinking of an additional stream of income?
Yeah, that's a very good question. I believe everyone has different reason, in looking for something extra income, extra in life, So in my case, when I was pregnant with my third child, from that time I said I don't want to go back to work. I was so scared, after the maternity will finish, to go back to work, just because I did not want to miss all my time with her, and because with the first and the second child, I did, when the maternity finished in the United Kingdom, it's like 7 months. When the child is 7 months or 9 months, I forgot, you have to go back to work. If not, you lose your job and you stay home without, payment, without money, without anything. But with the third one, I try to prepare myself, from time to not happen the same. So I start searching online, anything that I can do from home, any business, anything that will bring me income, apart of my writing books and all of that. And then I come to an ad where a lady, she was saying she's working from home, she's got 4 children, and so and then I said, let me see what she does. Let me ask more questions, and let me click the link. So I did. I just clicked the link. I've just got something to watch, a video webinar, and it was something that I was looking for, but took me a little bit of time to kind of join and to understand how things works with in this business. So yeah, all what I wanted, I knew I don't want to go back to work after the maternity, so I tried to prepare myself before, to see if something, I can work from home. And I'm so happy that I did this step, because now I'm the one to bring my 2 children to school and nursery. I'm the one to stay home to take care of my third child. I'm the one to dedicate time and to plan the day the way I want, not the job, is planning for me. I'm the one to, if I want to work now, I work. If I want to work later, I work. If I want to cook now, I can cook, and I put my job one side, things like that. So I'm so blessed that I found for me, works really good. A mom with 3 children, I feel like I'm like, there's a word in my country that they say, like you hold God's leg now, then you don't want to let that leg, to go anymore. Like you hold his legs like this. I feel now.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I had my children when I was training. I would say, no, the second one really, when I was training for my mental health qualification. So, and from 6 weeks, I had to go back to school because I don't want to lose that admission. So I have this little baby with me as a student. My emotions were everywhere. I can't concentrate. I'm just feeling for the boy. I keep telling him, don't worry, I will make it up for you. Because he was so young then. I mean, about 40 days, I would say. And I had to drop him in the crowd, go to school, school, go to class, study, and all that. I never had time for him. So anytime I'll just look at him, I'll make it up for you. Don't worry, you know. So, and when I came into the United Kingdom, I discovered that, hey, you're not going to fulfill this promise because you have to work and work extra hours to make sure you are getting enough. The grass is green, truly, but it's only green as far as you could put in all the time. So I was taking up shifts, I was doing this, doing that, and all that, stretching myself beyond normal. So I look back, I said, oh my God, you are breaking your promise to these children again. You are not even available anymore. Plus the fact that my health began to complain. I would just get home and then I go to bed. I sleep off. I can't do anything. I wasn't having a life at all. My whole life was revolving around my job. So I put all this together. I said, there must be some other way to earn than using all your time at work, all your energy, and at the expense of your family and your health. So that was what prompted me to start searching. I began to look around. What else could I do? How else could I manage to make sure that my family is not suffering and my health is not suffering as well? And that was when I found this. And I'm so glad I found it. Well, I would say I'm pretty new in this, but the little time I've been in, I have seen the difference. And with all the testimonials all around me, you know, somebody says, if you want to be, if you look around you, what people you surround yourself with, if you live among those people for some time, at the end of the day, you become like them. If you have 4 rich friends, at the end of the day, you become the 5th. Because it has a way of rubbing off on you. Plus, I'm not even there to just sit down and look. I'm also there to work and to make sure that my dreams are realized. So with all the testimonials around me, I know I am getting there. So that is enough encouragement for me to keep moving on that. One day I will be able to stand up and say, yes, I only want to give so hours to my career, and the rest I want to live also. I want to be with my family. I want to enjoy life with them. And that is the purpose. We are not only made to work and labor and labor and labor. We are meant to be in relationship with people around us, live with them, enjoy life with them, so that our life will be a balanced one. And those are the reasons, viewers, we want you to also look at what we're experiencing presently. If any of our story resonates with you, then it is time for you to start thinking about what you could do. And this is an opportunity we are presenting before you. You only need to take the step. You only need to be brave and be courageous enough to say, I want a better life for myself. And then all will be done. So we welcome you once again, Timothy. We understand the situation. So we are with you. And we want to start with you. The next question. That says,
it is well. It is well.
Yeah, I will join those questions together. When you found this opportunity, how did you react? Because people will say, you don't know what I've seen. I've gone through a lot. I have tried A, B, C, D to Z, and they have not worked out. So what else do you want to present to me that is new? So people have their different reactions to things like this, how did you personally react? And then what did you do afterwards? Because it is one thing to feel scared at first. Of course, every human being must react. It's part of the characteristics that shows we are living. We should be able to respond to situations and things around us. That is the initial thing. But afterwards, how did you manage? How then did you overcome that initial reaction to take the bold step? Over to you, Timothy. Hello.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much, Funke. Well, for me, personally, we are different people. We are different by nature, and by our very character, there are some of us who we are constantly looking out for something, and when we see it, and we're in tune with it, we move with it. We don't want to. As I said, I was doing my MBA program. I was doing a research one night, late nights, and I saw this young man talking about this. And for me, I don't know what was. I can't even remember what he said or what was it he said. That just caught my attention. And I clicked on his page. I got it there. I signed up. I watched the webinar. I think that same night. And it was like, wow, okay, this is something. One thing that is key for me is a global business. I know we keep talking about the world is a global village, the world is a global village, the world is a global village. But many of us don't realize that the fact that the world is a global village means that the opportunities that you have is global. Meaning that wherever you are, you can tap into that potential of the global market. So that was key for me. Now, as I said, I was doing my MBA program. For me, instantly, I fell in love with it. I was cool with it. I was ready to run with it. But because of my MBA program, I couldn't juggle the two together. So I said, okay, fine. When I finish my MBA program, I'm moving to start this immediately, But I kept watching the webinars, it's an automated system. I get my emails regularly. So once in a while, I check in, I watch some webinars. I know, funny enough, forgive me for saying this, but, most times, the host and other people there were whites. And I was wondering, my Niger people, there is no way something good can be going on and my Niger people will not be in it. And one of those webinars, lo and behold, I saw Aki and Agape, I believe. Yeah, I saw Aki and Agape. And I'm like, aha, yes, I see my people here. For them to be here, then this has to be good, And after that, when it comes to the hustling, my Nigerian people, forgive me for saying this, but we don't joke with it. So when I saw Aki and Agape giving their life testimony on that webinar, I was like, okay, so at least there is one Nigerian here, so that means something is happening here, And I was just waiting to finish my MBA program. Then I started. That was just for me. I didn't have time to. I've tried so many things. Is it whether you like it or not? You have to try. If you try and you fail, and you say because you failed or it did not work out, you're not going to try again, then you're not ready to move. Believe me, every well-to-do businessman out there has a story of trying and trying and trying until they make it. So for me, there was no, can it be or can it not be? For me, it was good. The icing on the cake was the fact that I saw a Nigerian couple on that webinar that fateful night. I was like, hey, yes, my people are here, then this got to be good. So that was just it for me. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Interesting story. So that's it. You have had it all, our viewers. People are in from all walks of life. It's a global community. It's a global business. It's everywhere, I would say. So far, you have your internet connection, you have your phone, you have your laptop, you are good to go wherever you are. And that is the beauty of it. You are not restricted by time or space. You can do your business on the go. And that is it for me also. When I found it on a YouTube advert and the person mentioned time freedom, business anywhere, anytime, I said this is what I needed. So, and that was when I began to check and look and ask questions before I eventually joined. And it has been wonderful for me. It's really been a transformation for me. If you know me, 4 5 months ago and you're seeing me now, you will be wondering, is this the same person? I'm such a person that I prefer you sending me a message than calling me, because I don't even want to talk to anybody. I'm just like going my way. Just don't talk to me. Let me be. But now I have to, I have to relate, I have to talk, I have to approach people, total stranger to me. And this community has helped me also. They're all welcoming, ready to listen, ready to contribute, ready to advise, ready to counsel. So it's been amazing for me personally. Over to you, Funlala. How has it been? How did you find the business, and what was your reaction, and how did you overcome that reaction?
But who also like you said, just going was just night. One day I was walking, saw this ad. I Nigerian working, having your name attached to a business, and just building something for your family, building a legacy for your kids, saving up. And I was like, oh, this is what I've always wanted to. This is what I've always wanted to do. And what she was saying, it was resonating. It was like, okay, fine, this is what I've always wanted to do. So I clicked on it, on the link. Then I registered to watch for the webinar. And on the day I watched that webinar, like Timothy said, it was almost like I was so. This is some hard work. There's system which is global, because on that webinar, for me, on the day of the webinar, I saw different people, different races. I saw it was a Nigerian, I saw a Nigerian, I saw a Ghanaian, I saw someone from Asia, I think it was from Japan, I saw someone from the US, and I was like, okay, fine, this is like different array, as in different races, coming want to be part of. Listening to them talk, the testimonial, at a point I was like, can this be real?
It's so good.
Can this thing be real? Even though I was sold out, I was like, this is it, this is it, this is it. But at the back of my mind, I was thinking, can things work like that this week? So I decided, yeah, the webinar, it was, I saw some other people, I Googled the names of the people. I said in Nigerian, I saw name. They asking questions. What is this about? What have you done? Questions. Then I decided to, okay, let me see this thing for myself. Then I joined the community, and on seeing part of the community, seeing how the system works by myself, without somebody telling me how the system would work. I saw it by myself, how the system worked. I read people's testimonials. I listened to people talk about it, listened to different people's lives. Then I decided to, I think it was just about a week after I joined the community, I decided, okay, this is for me. Let me just jump in and see how it goes. So there was a bit of skepticism. There was a bit of, okay, what will it be like? There was a bit of, are you sure you want to go into this? But when I joined the community, And I saw it by myself, not just by. I knew that this was it. I knew it was legit. You pay your taxes. You get rewards for your business. You pay your taxes. It is legit. And I was like, okay, fine. Let me give it a go. Then we've been at it, and for the last 5-6 months, it has just been time. For every time I wake up, it's not just the financial benefit or the financial reward. Personally, you grow. Personal. There was one day I was talking to my husband, and we're just talking because my husband is not in Canada right now, so he's still abroad, and we're just talking, and it was like, he was just looking at me. I was like, I don't even have a pediatric surgeon, and we talk at home. Well, when we are talking serious things about medicine, but here is talking about advertising, talking about marketing, things that I didn't. This system trains you. It builds up your mindset. It builds all around that.
You're right.
Benefit that you get from it is all. It's your, I think your everything like personal development. In the months, that's what I've seen. Personal growth, financial growth. Just wow, and I'm so happy about it. I said I team, and I give all glory to God.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Personal development. Like I usually say, the first project you have is yourself. Work on yourself, develop yourself, and every other thing around you will pick up that vibe. They will naturally, We don't want to start going into the deep aspect of it, but no, whatever you call things around you is what they will be. It's what they will respond to. So if you develop yourself, then every other area of your life will feel the impact and they will pick up on that. And so you will see all around you things changing and developing. Myself, I know next to nothing about technology, creativity, communication. I mentioned it the other time. I know I can go on and on, but it's a different ball game now. So I'll come to you, Steph. Can you please let our viewers know how did you find this business while you were taking care of your wonderful kids? So how come? Did it just come to your doorstep or you were searching for it? How did it happen and how did you react to it? And what step did you take afterwards?
Yeah, that's a good question because as I mentioned before, I was trying to search online if I can work from home. I was trying to prepare myself before the time will come to go back to work, by force. So though I need to be honest, I love my job. I love working with kids, but it will have taken me away from my kids. And let's be honest, the money is not that much. We have to be honest, the salary is not that much. Yeah. Doesn't matter how much you love the children, how much you get involved in the school or nursery, the money is not enough. And I'm very honest with this, So I just wanted to prepare myself and to get something before the time will come to go back. So as I mentioned, I'm a detective. I like to check everything online. I like to search about everything. I like to search about the people, everything. So I've searched something like work from home, mom working from home, like extra income, anything that will come across, Then I found an ad. It was a lady that she's even my coach now. And I need to make a joke now with Timothy. You said that you only saw white people, in the webinar. I'll raise my hand up. I'm half white, half black. This makes sense.
You counter that.
I'm married with a Nigerian guy, so I'm kind of I'm in between. Anyway, I found the lady. She was talking about 4 kids. She's got 4 kids, and she's working from home. And all the kids, like in the video, were next to her, all over the place. And she's working from home. She she's got her own company, And I was, what she does, because I want, she captured me, and I say, I want to do the same. I want that my kids to kind of get in my head, all over the place, and to be able to do this job, from home. So I completely, I registered on her website. It was so simple, like my name and an email address, a valid email address, just to receive a webinar. I did not jump straight away, to the next steps. I just, I've enjoyed so much to watch the webinar, because it was every Tuesday and Thursday, and I've enjoyed the testimony of the people from the webinar. Funny enough, this lady, she said that she's got her legal company, that she's paying tax. And this is as well captured my attention, because I wanted something that is legal, not something like a scammer or someone who kind of like, you never know. I do not want to give my details to someone. So when she said it's legal and she's paying a tax, the moment I looked for her online, as I mentioned, I'm a detective. I like to search everything. I just saw, I put her name. I just saw the company, a legal registered company in United Kingdom, and I was like, she's real. Then I started looking on her on her Facebook. She's putting like real picture, her family, whatever she does is real. I've watched her for a while to see if whatever she says is true, and she doesn't like go like lying.
Yeah.
But I was already registered. I've watched so many testimony from different people, different nationality, different Asian, Canada, Australia, Africa, so everyone had a reason to start the business. So this empowered me more and more. As well, they mentioned they started without being, without having experience, because they said we have a training that is a training site for you, so you, as long as you follow step by step the training, you will succeed in this business. And this again makes me like, okay, that means if they'll provide this for me, it's up to me if I want to succeed or not in this business. So it's up to me to put that passion, to put that effort to succeed. They give me everything. It's like, they give you the bread, now put your hand, get in your hands and start eating, chew it. The same. So this was for me very, very powerful. Legit, working from home, taking care of because I was able, give me the opportunity to take care of my kids. Is global, as long as you have a computer and Wi-Fi or laptop. It was something amazing. And I say, I want to give a chance to start to do this. Why not me? And as well, there was a lady there, and I think she was 60 something. She was so amazed. I was so amazed about her testimony, because she said she never touched in her life like a laptop, like how to, you know what I mean? Wow. And then she kind of like, she's in this business and she's doing very well, because she learned from the training step by step. And I was like, if she can do that, what about me? So all this testimony
can do it.
Yes, exactly. I think it's about, if you want, you as a person, if you are passionate about, and it's not only about this business, anything in life, if you are passionate about something, you do it so much pleasure. If you are not passionate, even someone can push you from the bed, they can beg you, you will not do it, you will not succeed, because it's you, the key is in your hands. So this is what I feel.
That's it. It's all about your mindset.
Yes.
It's all about your why. Why do you want to do this? There's a common saying, you can take the horse to the stream, but you cannot force the horse to drink. You cannot. You can only show people, this is what to do, this is how to do it. But if you've got the passion for it, you will definitely succeed in it. You will. Even though you are faced with challenges and things like, of course, if we look at our life, we have faced so many challenges in the past, but we did not give up. That is why we are where we are. So to get to the next phase where we still want to be, we have to face it. We have to dare it. We have to work on it. So we're encouraging you, our viewers, either you are watching live or you are watching a replay. Please make up your mind to succeed. Once you make up your mind, nothing can stop you. Nothing at all. So it is all in your hand. This system is amazing. It is wonderful. It is the bulk of the load is taken off your shoulder. you still need to give it what the little part you need to give it. And that is why we call it your business. You have worked decades for people. Why not use that energy to work for yourself now? And we need you to take the step. Our websites are scrolling at the bottom of the screen. Just click on any one and you will be taken to a page where you need to put in your name, you need to put in your email address, and we will get back to you. You will get the link, the access to this massive complimentary webinar. It is an eye-opening webinar that will teach you, it will explain in details what this business is about. And we open you to that whole world of community of people that are willing and ready to help you through the process so that you also can become a digital business owner yourself. So quickly, we want to go to our last question, and that is parting advice. If anybody wants to say something, parting advice to our viewers, what do we want to advise them to do? And if they are still dilly-dallying, they are not sure, how can we encourage them? Over to you, Timothy. You want to start? Go ahead.
Thank you very much, Funke. I would like to be brief on this part. There is a very popular saying by a very popular writer called Napoleon Hill. And he said, whatever the mind can conceive, you understand? Whatever the mind can conceive, the best person to quote is the word of God. And it simply says that as a man thinketh, so he is. As a man thinketh, so he is. Better our life, to better our lifestyle, to better the life of our family. Now, you need it. You think about it, you dream about it, but just a few are bold enough to step out by faith and take that action. We procrastinate this. And to be honest with you, talking to different people and listening to different testimonials, you just realize that the bottom line of it is that most of them took that step of faith. Most of them took that step of faith. So my advice to people out there to support your main income, if you're in search of a way to prepare yourself for early retirement, if you're in search of a way to better your lifestyle, just take that leap of faith. Take that bold step and venture. There's no venture, no success. It's not going to be easy. It's not a smooth ride. I'm still learning. You know, sometimes you think you know something, but you just realize that what you know is just a pinch. You know, and when you meet people from all over the world, you are learning new things every day. It's keeping you on your toes. So I advise everybody out there, every young dad, every young mom, everybody hustling, trying to make ends meet, trying to make a better life, take that leap of faith. Believe it, then go for it.
Thank you very much.
And God will do it
all.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. In a nutshell, Funlola, a word of advice. A word of advice. Over to you.
Hello?
Hello.
Thank you. So also, okay. So also going to the word of God, like Timothy said, a leaves an inheritance for his kids. So if your job is the only source of income you have, the job that you go to, and you don't have a big or your own that has a name, then think again. Think of building something sustainable, a building your kids, and how best can you time for money. How best can you do it without starting from the scratch? Is to leverage the internet. So there's a popular quote also by Bill Gates that says that if your business is not on the internet, then your business will be out of business. So going by that quote, leveraging the internet to push your business, to build your employ you to click on any website, all these websites that you see scrolling on your screen to learn more on how you can leverage the internet. The webinar is no cost, it's a no cost webinar. You don't have to pay, it is free. And it gives you the insight to the would give you. I employ you, I will encourage each and every one of us to end this webinar. Click on any link or any website to register with your name and email address to attend this webinar, and I'm sure you'll be glad you did. So thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. An additional advice from you, Steph?
Yes, thank you so much, to everyone that, to all the viewers. I just want to talk with you. So, because you are watching us now, or maybe the reply, that means you are in the right place. This is not a mistake for you to be here. And as well, if you have a job, it's 9 to 5 or night job, doesn't matter, it's fine. That job is okay for the moment. But you have to understand, if something happened with you, you might lose that job. And we don't need to talk about something, like negative now. But when you build your business, it is your business. You need to be proud that you're building it step by step, like a house, brick by brick, and then you build that business. It's your name on that business. Like you can see, I use my name. My business partner, they use their name to build the website, and this is the business. The website is the business. Yeah. So as well, for the moms that they say, I've got 2, 3, 5 children, I can't get out to work because I cannot afford to have my salary to pay the daycare. It is another option for you. It's not the end of the world for you. That's the beginning of being happy and starting having another source of income as well. I was thinking, in my mind came now all these footballer that they play football at the age of 35, 36. I don't know too much about them, but I think they have to finish their career. Do you think they put that money in the bank and keep it there? No. Go and search about each of them. They build hotels, maybe they have different business behind. They are rich. As a footballer, he is rich, but he's doing another business behind to have another source of income that comes. So the same like you guys, you need to think. You can have a job, a nurse, teacher, whatever, cleaner, and you can start this business to build your empire. This is something that will make you to work for yourself and to be proud of yourself. And as well, think about that your children will watch you as a powerful woman or as a powerful, father or mother. My mom is so powerful. She's so positive. She can do something like they're going to have a good example, from you. So come and join us. Do this. As we mentioned, is it for free, the webinar? Register with your name. I always say, go with your spirit. Choose one of us. Whatever you feel that is for you. Choose one of us. Register. Watch the webinar. And then you decide for yourself. If the webinar you believe confuse you, come back to us, ask question. We'll be here to answer. We'll be more than happy to answer your question. If you are confused about anything. The webinar is 90 minutes. Believe me, you might say that, goodness me, so much. You know what I mean? What is so much to watch? But if we sit down to watch a movie, we'll finish a movie with like 2 hours. You'll enjoy that movie.
That's right.
I'm saying it. So watch the webinar. I encourage you to choose one of us and do it. It is for your good. It is for your family. It is for your children. Be powerful. Get out of your comfort zone and do something positive that will change your life. So I think that's
right. That's right. Thank you. Thank you very much. You have said it all. You've all said it all. You are doing it for yourself. Yeah. So there is nothing too much for you to sacrifice to make sure that you get that future you have always dreamt of, you have always desired for yourself. And this is where we're going to round off. We appreciate all our viewers. We thank you once again. Empower Digital, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Leila, we say thank you. King and Doti, thank you watching from the US. Thanks for the support. Thank you for your presence. And our viewers, if you are watching the replay, we want to encourage you. Yeah, you wanted to say something. Did you want to say something? Okay. So we want to encourage you, as we have said, do this. Take the first step. Once you take that first step of registry, you have broken the jinx. You know, you just discovered, oh, what I've been scared of doing. So it is this simple. It's just like that. Leave your comments, leave your concerns, leave your questions. We will get back to you. And at this point, we all want to say bye bye. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you very much. Bye bye.